Hey guys, Omni here. Today we got a teaser trailer for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, the upcoming animated film produced by Seth Rogen. This was announced like a long time ago. I honestly forgot about it for a while, but I've been looking forward to it. Finally actually seeing something for it, and just on this opening thumbnail, still or whatever, the art style is very interesting. So I'm really excited to check this out. I'm a huge Turtles fan, though I haven't been able to keep up with all of the animated shows that have come out since. You know, I'm a huge fan of the live action films, you know, the early the early animated series, even up until the early 2000s one as well. I think that's about where I stopped watching as far as like what's been on television, though I have seen some stuff from the more recent one on, I think, Nickelodeon that has some crazy action to it. I remember when it was announced, and I wasn't too sure just based on like the art design and art style and direction that they were going with it, but seeing some of the stuff that they did, I was like, holy crap, this is energized. So who knows? But this I am definitely looking forward to, and yeah, let's check out the teaser. Here we go. Ooh. From a permanent teenager. Dude, I like the art style.
Love it. Stay still. No. Let's try that again, but with ninja stars.
Hey, why did we pick a fruit shaped exactly like my head?
Just stop talking. You're ruining my concentration.
You're fine. Chill. He's gonna die.
Wait, did you hear that? What was that?
Well, nothing we can do. You guys want to grab pizza?
Well, no, they might have killed somebody just then.
What the heck are those things? They look like little Shreks to me.
Yo.
We prepared our whole lives for this.
Oh my, I'm gonna be sick. Leo, what happened? Is Donnie bleeding?
It was an accident. Mikey, watch out!
That looks cute, dude.
So you were baby turtles who made contact with mystery goo.
Well, we prefer the term ooze, but yeah.
It's like more like, it's just nicer.
It rolls off the tongue better, yeah.
Ooze.
It's nice, right? It's
This is a pretty stacked cast, man. August, not too bad. I like it. I like the vibe of it. They do feel like teenagers in a way, even maybe, well, early teens even, I dare say. But I really like the art direction in it. It kind of has that low frame Spider-Verse feel, and while it's not going like comic booky, it feels very illustrative. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, it looks like a living painting, kind of. I just really like the aesthetic of the whole thing, and the attitude, the upbeat nature, the vibe that they're going for. I love that they're like still using their weapons, but also kind of playing around with just how dangerous they are for them being teenagers. Like Raph's sai just ending up in Donnie's leg, and them practicing with throwing stars on the rooftops, and potentially maybe even running one through a random citizen just hanging out in their apartment because it just went through their Target watermelon. And I really like that aspect of it, because no matter how trained you are, accidents are going to happen, man. I remember, like, I had like a show katana like back in the day, and my brother and I were messing around, and someone ended up in the ER that night. It happens, man. I told him he got too close. But yeah, it looks like we saw Bebop and Rocksteady in there, and I wonder what the overarching thing is going to be. Just based on the description, it seems like after years of being sheltered from the human world, the Turtle Brothers set out to win the hearts of the New Yorkers and be accepted as normal teenagers through heroic acts. Their new friend, April O'Neil, helps them take on a mysterious crime syndicate. There you go. But they soon get in over their heads when an army of mutants is unleashed upon them. Yeah, dude, I'm totally looking forward to this. I think animation might be the route to go in the end. The Michael Bay stuff, like, it just wasn't. There was some elements of it, particularly. There are some glimmers of what endears me to the Ninja Turtles in those films, but for the most part, it still kind of felt like noise a lot of the time. There are some genuinely good moments in it, particularly in the second one, but to this day, I think my favorite Ninja Turtles thing is still that first film, the live action one. I think it just matched and balanced the tones perfectly between what at the time was going on with the cartoon, but also kind of keeping that vibe and that seriousness that carries out from the comics themselves. I think that's my favorite one, and I think that really does still truly hold up. Obviously, the dated times you can't get around, but as far as the actual like movie itself, I love it. I absolutely love that first movie, man. And I still really even love Secret of the Ooze a lot. I think that's the one I probably have watched the most times because it had that fun, campier vibe, because after all the complaints about how serious and violent the first one was, they toned it down a lot for the sequel, but it's still a really enjoyable movie. We don't talk about 3. And hell, the animated TMNT film that came out that's set in that same timeline, I even thought was pretty good. As far as the relationship with the brothers, I loved those moments. The actual main plot was all right, but like the stuff they did with the group, with the brothers, I thought was really well done. And I would love to see a follow-up to that, or just that timeline. Yeah, I'm very curious to see how this one pans out and what this could potentially lead to. But yeah, guys, what'd you all think? Who's your favorite turtle? I've always been a Leo guy myself. Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. If you enjoyed this reaction, please leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe if you're not already. Before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Manny Sherritt, Ryan Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, Yori Korskov, Margaret Grace, Melita, Robert Anguiano, Raven McGann, Jeffrey Hale, M. Sephiroth, Jake Cantrell, Josh Lee, and Aaron Myers. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. That's it for this video, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.